Since getting engaged, an impossible question I've been asked by several family members and friends is, when did you know you loved Chris? This is difficult because I can't pinpoint an exact moment. Since I've known you, Chris, I've never not loved you. There was no falling in love, just walking right into it. I've known I was going to marry you from our very first date. We went to the most romantic place in the Mount Pleasant area, Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't remember exactly what we talked about, but I remember feeling a connection, like a pair of buzzing magnets drawn together by some invisible force. After we long overstayed our welcome and our waiter was getting restless for us to leave, we continued on to my favorite place, Target, just to keep talking because we couldn't get enough of each other. It didn't matter if it was just a walk around a grocery store I'd been to a million times. Just being with you made it the most magical thing in the world. Later that night, after you walked me to the door of my freshman dorm, I thought to myself, I'm going to marry that guy someday. Immediately followed by, oh my God, Lauren, that's crazy. You just met the guy, take it easy. Now we stand here nearly 5 years later, professing to all our loved ones what we already know to be true. We've built the start of a beautiful life together, and I couldn't ask for a better person to share my life with. You have always built me up and pushed me to be a better person, and I know with you in my corner, I can continue to grow into a person I can be proud of. The largeness of your heart is apparent in everything you do. I promise to live through the phrase, love is an action, not a feeling. I promise to always be the DJ in our car road trips, even when you'd rather I not be. To talk to you for hours on the phone when you're on your way to and from the weddings you film, and to treat your family like my own because now they are. I promise to celebrate our successes, stay up all night talking about our plans, and everything in between. I promise to convince you that we really need takeout and that the food in the fridge can wait another day. I promise to be honest and faithful to you and to make you feel like the lucky one, even when I know I am. I promise to always request Boston Creme Pie from your mother on my birthday too, so that we can have double Boston Creme Pie, and to fill your glass of water when you're thirsty. Finally, and most importantly, I promise to relish in life's mundane moments just because we're together. So much of life is just going through your daily routine, but being able to do that with the love of my life is the most extraordinary privilege I can imagine.
Can tell which one of us is the emotional one in the relationship here. Oh. I love you. I have loved you for years, and I will love you for as long as I live. When writing these vows, I tried to figure out how to describe the way our relationship made me feel, and only one word felt accurate. Right. I know that isn't a very sexy or exciting word, but being with you just feels right. Everything about you was exactly what I was looking for. And in no time at all, I genuinely couldn't picture life without you. From the moment we met, there was never any question of where things were headed. We were a team from the start, and we were in it from the long haul from the start. Every time we discussed where our relationship was heading, it was never one of us convincing the other. It was, yeah, of course we should get married, and yeah, of course we should adopt 3 stray cats. As I look at the person before me, I don't just see my beautiful bride, and you do look very beautiful. I see the person who makes me laugh so hard I can't breathe. I see the person I want to spend every waking minute with, and when I'm away, I can't wait to get back to. I see the person who understands me so deeply, we often don't have to speak to know what the other is thinking. I see my best friend and the love of my life. I vow to cheer on your greatest successes and dry your tears when you're at your lowest. Drying tears is ironic, right now. I vow to listen to you and to always make sure you feel appreciated and heard.
Now, by the power vested in me by the state of Michigan, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I vow to always be there when you need a shoulder to cry on, and to always make sure you have a coffee or a Coke so you don't get grumpy in the morning. I vow to choose you and only you from this day on. And lastly, I vow to love you today, tomorrow, and forever. I love you, and I can't wait to see where life takes us. As long as I'm with you, nothing else matters.